When Julie first met Jack, he was completely blind and absolutely terrified of the world around him. Every sound, the hum of the washing machine, the crinkle of a grocery bag, even the gentle shake of a shirt would send him trembling. He'd freeze, unsure where the noise was coming from or what might happen next. Life had not been kind to Jack. He'd spent his early years as a breeder dog, living without much love or comfort. Julie, on the other hand, had just gone through something life-changing herself. After a serious eye surgery, she had spent 3 days in complete darkness. For the first time in her life, she couldn't see, couldn't move around freely, couldn't rely on her own independence. She had to depend on others for everything. Those 3 days changed the way she saw the world. So when she met Jack, a little blind dog who clearly needed someone, she knew instantly that this was meant to be. He needs me, she thought. And maybe I need him too. From the moment she brought him home, Julie realized Jack needed constant reassurance. He always wanted to be close, always needed to be touching someone, a paw on her foot, his head resting against her leg, something that reminded him he wasn't alone. He followed her everywhere, and she didn't mind one bit. At first, life with Jack was a learning curve. Julie quickly discovered that living with a blind dog meant communicating in a whole new way. She started using simple verbal cues, words like Jack, touch, or careful, or loud noise. If she was getting ice from the fridge, she'd call out, Jack, ice, just so he'd know what was happening. Over time, Jack learned every word and responded perfectly. If Julie said careful, he would stop in his tracks. If she said loud noise, he'd trot off to his safe room until the sound passed. It amazed Julie how quickly he adapted. Once Jack learned the layout of the house, he could navigate it flawlessly. She even took him to her mom's house once, and a year later, when they visited again, Jack remembered everything. He didn't bump into a single thing. He had built a mental map in his mind, and he never forgot it. Jack also learned a very special command: find mom. No matter where Julie was, if she called those words, he'd come right to her. Even during the interview, Julie laughed softly and said, "He's behind me now. I just said, find mom, and here he is." One of the sweetest surprises was discovering how playful Jack really was. Julie had assumed a blind dog might be timid, but Jack turned out to be full of joy. He had a special route around the living room, a space Julie lovingly called Jack's path. They never put anything in that path so he could run freely. He loved to grab a squeaky toy and dash in circles, then flop down on his mat and squeak it over and over, tail wagging in pure happiness. Watching him play melted Julie's heart. "He's blind," she said, "but he doesn't care. He's just happy." At the end of the day, Jack loved nothing more than curling up next to her on the sofa, pressing his warm little body against her side. He'd sigh softly, content and safe. Those moments were everything to Julie. She admits that having a special needs dog is more challenging. You have to think differently, move slower, speak more clearly, and create an environment that helps them feel secure. But the reward, she says, is beyond measure. It makes the bond so much stronger. It's such a unique kind of love. Jack has brought laughter and light into her home. Every day, he makes her smile, sometimes with his silly antics, sometimes just by being his sweet, loving self. For Julie, Jack isn't just a dog. He's family. He's her baby. And when she looks at him, the little dog who once trembled at every sound but now runs freely through the house, she can't help but smile through tears. He makes us laugh every single day, she says softly. He brings so much joy into our lives. He's the baby, and oh gosh, I love him so much.